Hello and welcome. This is Khushbu Batta and today we will learn how you can automatically add details to Google Sheets when a new contact is created in ClickFunnels. Let's say you run a business and you use ClickFunnels. Now you want every time a new contact is created in ClickFunnels or a person fills your subscription form in ClickFunnels, the details should be added to Google Sheets. So how will you do it? First, you can go to ClickFunnels, copy all the contact details, come back to Google Sheets and enter these details manually. However, this can be a lengthy and a time-consuming process. So, how about you try our Pabbly Smart way? Here, we will integrate ClickFunnels with Google Sheets, all using Pabbly Connect. So, whenever a new contact is created in ClickFunnels, the details will automatically be added to Google Sheets. And yes, we have had a lot of queries where people say that ClickFunnels captures the same data twice. So to avoid this duplication of entry, we will be using filters in this workflow. You can find the workflows link in the box below, in the description box below. And don't you worry, this entire automation process is so simple that it can even be done by a person of non-technical knowledge. So come to my screen to see how we do it. To add details to Google Sheets when a new contact is added in ClickFunnels, let us first go to Pabbly's website. For that, we will just write Pabbly, that is pabbly.com, and you can see it here. On the top right, you will see two options, sign in and sign up. So before we proceed further, let me quickly tell you that if you sign up for free, you will get 100 free tasks every month. So do not forget to sign up. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Pabbly Connect. Okay, it's processing. On the top right, you will see a Create Workflow button. It will ask you to name. We will simply write ClickFunnels to Google Sheets, create. Alright, now you will see two windows, trigger and action. Trigger is basically when this happens, action says do this. So this entire automation process will work on these two steps, trigger and action. So let's say trigger would be if a sale is made, action would be send an email. So in this case, trigger would be we want that if a new contact is added in ClickFunnels, then we want the action should be the contact details should be added in Google Sheets. So let us go to trigger and select ClickFunnels as our trigger application. For our trigger event, we will select new contact created. Now it will show you a webhook URL. A webhook URL is basically a link that connects two applications. So we will copy it and we will go to ClickFunnels dashboard where we will have to paste this. For that, let us follow these steps. Navigate to settings, webhooks, click manage your funnel webhooks. Okay, let us go to ClickFunnels. On the top, you will see ClickFunnels. I'll click on funnels. Alright, so I've prepared this funnel. You can see this with the name of Pabbly. I'll click here. This was for testing purpose. Now what you will do is on the right, okay, first you can see this form, that free masterclass form. This I had prepared. So whoever subscribe, whoever sign up here in this form, those contact details I want should be added at one place in Google Sheet. Okay. Now let us go to settings. You will see in the top right corner settings option. Click there. Now scroll down and down. You will find webhook. Click on manage your funnel webhooks like it was mentioned here. Click manage funnel webhooks. Now it is asking to click on new webhook button. So you can see new button, blue button on the right hand side, right corner. Let us click there. Now let us see what it says, the instructions. Okay, so copy the webhook link above and paste it under URL field. We will copy this and in the URL field we will paste it. Now it says choose contacts created from event section and JSON as an option in adapter section. So let us follow this. For all events, instead of all events, we will select contact created. Version remains the same. For attributes, as mentioned in the instructions, JSON, create funnel webhook. Okay, it says funnel webhook was successfully created. Now let us go to Pabbly's page and you will notice it is waiting for a webhook response. To check if the integration between ClickFunnels and Pabbly is successful, let us go and quickly fill a dummy form. Okay, here you can see visit funnel URL. We will just click here. And you will notice this was the form, the sign-up form that I had created for free masterclass, the developers conference. So let us quickly fill in the dummy details. And you can see I filled in these dummy details. That is the first name demo, last name dummy, email ID and contact number. Now let us just click on yes. It is submitting the form. It is submitted. Now go to Pabbly's page and see if we have received our response. And you will see we have successfully received the response. Like you can see contact first name, last name, the full name together, email ID, contact phone number and so on. This means we have successfully integrated ClickFunnels with Pabbly. Now on to the second step. So what we want is whenever a contact is created in ClickFunnels, the details should be added in Google Sheets. But before we go to Google Sheets, let us click on the action step here and select filter. So why we are selecting filters? Because we have had queries where people mention that ClickFunnels often captures the same data twice. So what happens is the same entry gets recorded twice in the Google Sheets. And therefore to avoid this duplication of entry, we will be using filters. So here in the select label, what we will take is, I'll show you. Let me take you to the response. This contact page ID. Why? Because we want response from this particular page only. So we will map in contact page ID. All right. Here we will simply just copy this ID number 554611 and 77. So we want if this page ID number is equals to this, only then the response should come. So let us save and send test request. The condition is true because we got the above response from this page ID. And now moving on to the final step, action step, we will simply write Google Sheets. Action event would be add new row. Because we want every time a new contact is created in ClickFunnels, a new row should be added in Google Sheets with the contact details of that new person. So connect. I will select add new connection. Okay, here you can choose your account if you're not already signed in. I'll quickly enter my password details. So all right, let us continue. And it says authorization successful. Now this means Google Sheets is successfully connected with Pabbly. Can you see this select spreadsheet option? When I click here, all the spreadsheets that I had in my account had come up here. So this means it is successfully connected to my account. So let us select the spreadsheet. I had prepared a spreadsheet with the name Testing ClickFunnels. I'll show you here. So this is the Testing ClickFunnels sheet where I want the contacts that are added in ClickFunnels should come up here. That is the first name, last name, contact and email ID. So basically in this spreadsheet, in this Testing ClickFunnels spreadsheet, I want the contacts from ClickFunnels. So therefore, I selected this here. Now we will map in the first name. Okay, before we map in the name, like you can see it has come here, contact name. Before we map in the name, let us first understand what exactly mapping is. Okay, for this, let me take you to the step 1. You can see here In the step 1, we received the response, that is when the form was filled in ClickFunnels, the first name, the last name, and so on. These exactly are the details here when you will want to write the first name. So instead of manually writing, the data will show here in the ClickFunnels. You just have to click it and select the name or any other field that you want. So the best part about mapping is that the field that we will map, like this name and the last name and so on, from next time they will automatically be updated and you will not have to manually enter or map in these fields again. For instance, right now we just mapped the first name demo. Now let's say another person named Olive or John filled a form, the subscriber form in ClickFunnels. So what will happen is, after this integration, their names will automatically be picked in these fields. First name, like say Olive, or last name, these would automatically be picked and you will not have to enter them manually. Okay, so now let us map in last name. Here you can see dummy. For the contact, again, we will scroll down and here is the contact. Similarly for the email ID, scroll and you will see the email ID of the person who signed the form. Now let us save and send test request. And it says response received. So now let us go to our Google Sheet that we had created and see if these details are added there. And you will see first name, demo, last name, dummy, contact and email ID. These details have successfully been added to our Google spreadsheet. One more thing, we get a lot of queries where people ask, will we have to do this integration all over again? So I would say no. Once it is done, it will automatically capture the next response and so on. Like in this case, once we have integrated, mapped in these details for the first subscriber. So from now on, whosoever subscribes or signed the form in the ClickFunnels, as the contact gets created there, it will automatically, these names would automatically be entered in the Google Sheet. So once the integration is done, rest assured, you will not have to do it all over again and it will capture the response, the next responses automatically. I hope this video was helpful for you. For more such videos, you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube. For further queries, you can visit forum.pabbly.com and you can also check our pricing details at www.pabbly.com.